Hi, welcome again to Stella TV on CY Show. And to our new lovers, thank you for watching us. And to all our friends out there, thank you for liking our page and subscribing to our channel. Thank you.
We actually appreciate you all. And in this season of April, and we're thinking of the Easter, and we're thinking of how Jesus died for us and took our sins and gave us another chance to become a new being. Now I'm asking a question. Can people change?
Anyway, on today's edition of the TY Show, you're going to be enjoying yourself because we are treating a very controversial topic, and it is change. Do people change?
Yeah.
But what is change itself?
No, the first thing first.
Okay, the concept of change.
Can people change? What do you think? Can people change?
People can change.
Wow. Well, the way I see it, people change. And my own definition of change is this: giving up part of who you are so that the two of you can become one. I think that's changing.
Okay, but I think change is leaving your whole self and becoming a better person. Should you say?
The thing is, I think
something you're actually used to, bringing in a new form of yourself.
I think that is where the problem is.
Okay.
I think the problem is in the definition of our change.
Yeah.
Because people expect you to change totally.
Some people want change, and they've forgotten that change is a gradual process.
It is. But the thing is, because you are saying people don't change.
People don't change.
But the way I see it is this: if we understand that the concept of change is not moving from one point to another, rather moving from one point and becoming not a new person, but a new version of yourself.
Okay, now let's talk about our relationship and our courtship.
Okay.
Do people really change in courtship?
Well, it depends. Because, like I said, I think it's always in that definition.
Okay.
In courtship now, let's say you two people are dating and so much in love, and of course there are some things you would like your partner to be. You get? But don't they say that love accepts you, the other party, for who the person is? Do you have
exactly,
to change the person?
that's what I'm saying. People don't change. But we forget the part that this is who this person is. You saw this person for who the person was in the first place. Then why are you trying to change the version of that person? Okay, if, for example, you see me, maybe I'm a very outspoken person.
Okay.
You see me, I'm always on the move. Now we're in a relationship. Why are you complaining that, oh, you're too busy, you're too this, you're too that? Someone you saw in the first place to be a very busy person.
No. You see, what the person complaining probably what is you giving up part of who you are. The person wants a new version of you.
It is not possible.
It is.
It is not.
I have seen people who smoke before, and in fact, the two of them met at a party, and the guy was smoking.
Okay.
But when the lady saw the guy, the lady fell in love, and they were in relationship. And as time goes on, the lady was able to change the guy.
And do you think the lady changed the guy, or it was a personal conviction for the guy to actually stop that habit? You don't change people.
Whether it's a personal conviction or the lady provoked it, the thing is, the guy changed. There was a new version of this guy.
But I'm telling you, out of 100%, 90% of people don't change. That is the truth.
Well,
people don't change. Someone who is aggressive or someone who talks loud, you can only caution the person to tread softly. You can't tell the person, you shout too much. Even though you tell the person all the time, it doesn't change who the person is.
Yeah, but the person is going to give you a new version. A new version that maybe probably when the person sees you, the person just keeps calm and stops shouting.
It's just for a while. It's not going to last.
Yeah, but it's still a change.
Outside you, the person is still going to be that old self. Then there's no change.
So, okay. Let me put this to you.
Okay.
is it right to get married to someone hoping they will change?
No. Nobody changes, and you can't change anybody. Exactly. If you have that mindset that, okay, I'm going into this marriage, I'm going into this relationship because I want to change this person, it won't work. Then where is the place of love coming in? Love means loving the person for who the person is, tolerating the person's excesses.
Yes.
So what is it? Why are you bringing a change?
No. You see, when you're in love, you also give up things. It's called compromise.
Okay, sacrifice.
Yes, in love, you compromise. You can.
Okay, that is habits. I'm talking about the real person, who this person is. Okay, you know, our characters and who we are.
Yeah.
It's a stage.
Okay.
Who we are, we grow up, and to a particular stage, and you just like you can. Okay, for example, someone who shouts.
Okay.
Who is lousy.
Yeah.
You can't really change the person. Maybe the way the person talks. If the person is just, even when the person is talking, normal talking, the person is shouting. To you, and to the person is not shouting.
She's talking normally, yeah.
She's talking normally, and you're like, you're shouting, like, there's no big deal what I'm doing. I'm only talking. And the more you keep complaining, the more there's issues in the relationship.
But then it's possible for this person to also understand that, okay, when I'm around my man, or when I'm around my lady, let me just keep calm.
There's going to be pretense all the time.
It is not pretense.
There's going to be pretense. No, that is not understanding. You're not getting it. Because I know this person will complain.
See why I am getting it.
You are not getting me.
No. You see, pretense is where you pretend to be something you're not. Understanding is when you try to. Okay,
then that's fake.
Let's take.
It is fake. Outside your man or outside your woman.
See why? Let's take for instance.
Okay.
The way I like to pull my sleeves, I like to roll my sleeves. Okay, but each time I go to work, I must leave the sleeves down.
Okay.
Are you telling me that when I'm at work I'm pretending? No, I'm not. I just understood that. Okay, when I'm at work, these sleeves has to be down. So it is not pretense. It is understanding that when I am.
That's not who you are. That's just an habit.
It is. You know that. Look.
You can only change habits over time. You can grow. Okay, this habit is not good. I can actually change. Habit is actually different from
who you
personality. Are. Who you are. Yourself.
It is the same
your
thing.
Real self. It is not.
It is the same thing.
No. Okay, for example, someone who is used to wearing trousers.
Yeah.
Maybe because of that kind of job or the new environment, you start wearing
a skirt.
Yeah. You're changing because you are used to that kind of a thing. Yeah. You are changing because you just have to change.
Yes, because
it's not changing. After that environment, you go back to it because you're changing because of that environment. You're not changing who you are. You're not changing your opinion and your perception about life.
One thing you're failing to understand is this: your habit forms who you are.
Okay.
So that means if habit, because they say habit changes over 90 days. If you are persistent with a particular habit,
okay,
overnight, if you are persistent with a particular way of life,
okay,
over 90 days it becomes an habit.
All right.
If because of work you are pulling down your sleeves, and you are in the work for say 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you will realize that after the work,
you are used to that particular habit.
Let's now go back to the smoking part.
Okay.
If you're smoking, you smoke, but when the woman says you shouldn't smoke, you should stop smoking, and you're okay, I'm giving it up for you, I want to change. Okay. And if you've not taken cigarette for 6, 7 months, with time, you probably feel that really I don't need this.
Okay, thank you very much. But do you know that area of smoking?
Yeah.
If your spouse or your partner is not there, if you yourself, you don't have a personal conviction,
okay,
like you are not changed, your inner man has not changed,
okay,
towards that particular habit, you go back.
So now.
So that is what I'm saying. That nobody can change anybody. You can't change.
We are arriving at.
We can never arrive at this. You know now. See where we can never arrive at the same conclusion. No. I have my own stand. People don't change.
Okay, no. You said when the inner man changes, the person might change.
Yes. So I'm leaving you with that opinion that people cannot change anybody. You can't change me for who I am.
So that means you have to change you. I can change you.
You can change me. You can only correct me to some extent. You can only correct my flaws and my weakness. Okay. But you can't change me. You can't bend me. They don't walk when you bend them, when you use force on them. No.
Wow.
You don't.
So you're saying going into a marriage, hoping someone will change is a no-no.
No. It can't work. When you have too much expectations from your marriage, from your spouse, it won't work.
Okay, let me ask you this last question.
Okay.
So what happens if the person you fall in love with and you got married to now goes back to those things he or she wasn't doing while courtship? During courtship, the person pretended that, okay, I have changed.
This is what you want. I'm giving him what you want.
Now you are in marriage, the person is now back to the old self. What do you do?
This is where you're getting it wrong.
Okay.
Generally, let me put it generally.
Okay.
When we have too much expectations that, okay, this person is going to change, and after some time, the person goes back to itself.
Yeah.
The first thing you do is that old self that you don't like, see a uniqueness about it.
Okay, so that means you don't even have to change the person in the first place.
You don't have to change. In every bad character, there's a uniqueness.
Okay.
That is it. I was telling somebody something one day. I was saying, I had a couple. The husband is very lousy, and the wife is very reserved.
Okay.
In the midst of crisis,
okay,
the wife can calm the man down.
Okay.
And when they need someone who actually fight for them, they can actually bring the man
out. Okay.
That is the uniqueness.
Okay.
There's no bad character to you. If you think this thing is a bad character,
okay,
you might actually see a uniqueness about it. If your wife is a very lousy type, don't forget, one of your children might need that lousy woman to correct and tame the child. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Okay. So there's always a uniqueness in every characteristics of everybody.
But what you're saying basically is about a character that can be condoned. There's some character that some women cannot condone.
Okay, what kind of character?
Let's take for instance, you met a man that you know this man is a chronic womanizer. And while you were dating, maybe he fell in love with you and the rest, and he said, okay, I'm not womanizing again and the rest. Now you got married. The man is back to womanizing. What do you do?
Thank you very much. The first thing I would like to ask,
when
the man fell in love with the woman, or when they fell in love with each other, and you knew that this was what he was doing, did you reach a conclusion? Because most of us, especially ladies, we have this kind of character that when we are in love with someone, we try to cement some issues.
Okay.
Issues that we are supposed to
trash out. But no, like I said, during courtship, this guy stopped.
He stopped. Did you ask him why he was actually doing that in the first place? There are so many reasons why people cheat.
Okay.
There are so many reasons. There are some people that naturally, right from their childhood days, they're just a natural player. But those players, don't forget, when they reach some certain stage, they might actually think what I'm doing does not watch it.
Okay.
She understand. But women, especially women, once you see that you have a bad character, you have a partner that has a bad character that you cannot condone, instead of trying to force yourself on that person, work it out. If it can work out, fine. If it cannot work out, if you think you cannot stay. Okay, I was actually advising one of my friends lately, she's like, she can't cope, this guy is aggressive, the guy cannot let go of anything and everything. And I was trying to let her know, if you can stay, fine. If you cannot stay with that kind of man, let him know now that you cannot cope. If sincerely the man loves you, he will find a way
to come for you.
And to try to work on himself.
See why?
There's room for working on yourself. If you have a bad personality, that's what I'm saying. Personal conviction. No. I'm not saying you change. People change, but you can't change people. Yes, you're not getting it.
So let me now tell you. Let me now tell you something. Okay. I talked about somebody that in marriage now went back to cheating. I think what you should first ask is, what was the lady doing before that changed the man?
Okay.
Because I would say, if a man changed for you before marriage, and after marriage he goes back to his old self, or a woman changed for you before marriage and after marriage went back to her old self, the first thing you have to ask yourself is, what made him change again? Why is he or she back to the
So
old
that
self?
old self.
Yes, that's the first question you ask.
Okay.
And if you can sit him or her down and trash it out, and say, what am I doing? What am I doing wrong? And then, of course, you can go on. But if after sitting down and trashing it and you say that this is just doom, it's just a doomsday event, then I think it's better you just let go.
That's what I'm saying. That we women, we should not cement the issue on the surface.
It should be trashed out.
Let's trash it out. If it's not working, let me know. Can I condone? And one thing I want to leave is that in every personality, there's always uniqueness. Okay. Nobody is perfect.
Okay. I think that's a very good note to end this topic. That rather than look forward to changing someone, look for what is special about that character.
Exactly.
And how you can use it for the growth of the family. But if it's something you cannot live with, honestly, just don't go into it.
Exactly.
All right, thanks for watching the show, and we appreciate you. We appreciate your time. Don't forget to subscribe and like and drop your comment. Thank you so much.
And your own happiness. Bye.